Hello.
Hey guys.
Long time.
Yes. We're here with Girl Chat.
Oh my gosh. Like, when I tell you I wanted one of these episodes for so long,
Yeah.
but like, you've been working and you've been busy and all of those things.
Yes.
But we're here now, finally.
Thank God.
So, yeah. It's a perfect opportunity to just chat absolute nonsense. Because we can.
The life of a woman who's 20 years old. And
Bruh.
ain't got it together yet.
We don't have it together. Like, we don't. And I don't know why anyone assumed that we would. Like, like me as a young girl being like, I'm 20,
Yeah.
I'm going to be like set for life.
No,
bro.
but even when you talk to people like, bro, you really got it together.
What? To you? You think that?
That's the third phase.
No, but it goes to show like you only show people the best bits.
Yeah.
Like if I was to explain my life, you'd be like, oh, you got everything together. But if I was to tell you the details,
You would not. Yeah. No.
but like we're all on the same boat. I don't.
Yeah.
The pressure is just
It's called panic room for a reason.
100%. You dead panicking.
Yeah.
Like it's not. I have no words. We just. And it's fine. Like
Yeah, no.
we've been having this conversation a lot, like over the last couple of weeks, especially when we got back from uni, and it's just like learning to give ourselves grace.
Yes, Zara taught me that.
And like it's hard. It's way harder than it seems. And like I say it a lot, but I haven't perfected it. And even in the moment, it's hard because it's like
Very hard.
It's like rewiring your brain from something that you're so used to. Like we expect so much from ourselves.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people do, especially people that are at uni and who have big expectations very early. So like you want something by 25, you want something by 30.
Yeah.
Like you put a lot of pressure on ourselves, and to not be hitting certain milestones where we want to hit it, or just not to be feeling how we want to be feeling at a certain point is hard. And so we was talking about it, and I was like, we have to learn to give ourselves grace. Like we have to learn to be like, it's okay. Like it doesn't have to be perfect right now. We don't have to be okay. Not every moment is daisies and roses and
100%.
flowers. Like you have those sad moments. You have those seconds where you're really not good.
No.
We're just not good.
You don't even know why. You're just...
And you have absolutely no clue why.
100%.
And that's fine. Like, and there's nothing wrong with that. But because we're just so used to society being like, okay, well, keep it moving. You gotta be the best that you can be. And that's not even a woman thing. That's everyone thing.
100%.
Everyone thing. Society, especially on men, like, oh, they have to be a man. They have to, don't cry, don't do this, don't be sad. All of that. And we're young, like
100%. Because that was the thing I was just about to say. Like, when we was putting those expectations on ourselves, like say what, maybe 13 or 14, what did we know then? In all
absolutely
honesty,
nothing.
Like the shit I know now, I did not know then, and I thought I knew it then.
100%.
Like, so with the whole giving yourself grace thing, it's just like you have to be patient with yourself, and that's something as I'm getting older, I'm learning to have.
Yeah.
Because
it's hard.
So hard.
It is really hard. Social media doesn't help.
No.
Because it's like everybody has their moment, Like no one's timing is the same.
No.
It will happen for everyone when it's supposed to happen. But because social media is so condensed, you see everyone's moments. And they're like younger than you, older than you, maybe the same age. And it's like, bro, what the hell? But like, you're supportive and you can be hella supportive, but you're still going to look at yourself. Especially if you're a person who gives yourself loads of expectations. You look at yourself and you're like, okay, so when... So why am I not? Or maybe I should be. And the thing is, even if you are doing loads, you still think maybe I should be doing more.
And then when you're resting, you feel guilty for resting.
Oh, that is me. Like, honestly, this summer I've been doing so much, but I haven't necessarily had like the last 2 summers. I was working in it. And this summer I was like, I physically won't be able to work. Like, there's just too much on my plate that I had to do, and like family stuff and all that stuff.
Yeah.
I was like, let me just give myself a summer before we go into like third year and I start stressing myself out again.
Yep.
And then even midsummer, I was like, I really want to work. Like, and I don't have time for it.
Yeah, but you are working.
No, exactly. But in my mind,
it's not.
It's like, it's not a 9 to 5. It's not something that I go in, I clock in and I leave. It's like, it's things that are, you know, not associated as like a big time job or a corporate job or a 9 to 5, you know? And that I just had to like, it's hard to rewire your brain and be like, no, Zara, you're working. Like, and my job isn't 9 to 5, it's 24/7.
Yeah, but like, even the field of work is changing now. Like, say what, 1990s or 1970s, social media, like,
did not exist.
And you wouldn't think you could like capitalize from that.
100%. 100%. But that's what we're brought up in knowing.
Yeah.
You know, like we are brought up in seeing that, even though we are definitely born into the age of where everything changed. You know, like social media, all of that stuff got big while we was growing up. So we're definitely seeing all that. But those things that you learn from 0 to 10 are still very distinctive. Like those are the things you carry with you for the rest of your life. So no matter what you learn at 20, you're still thinking about what you learn at 10. And that's what we have to rewire.
Yeah, 100%.
And I feel like that's a lot of like what I'm trying to do now. Like a lot of the things that I have to give myself grace in is things that I learned at 10, like just always doing something, like just always being somewhere. Like I was in school, I was in football, I was in ballet, I was everywhere. And it was just because I enjoyed it, not even because I had to do it. But now it's like, should I have like, I should be doing something else, you know? And we don't. We actually don't. It's okay. Like you can give yourself a minute. You can take the time. And I also think with learning to give yourself grace is also learning to enjoy the in between. So like there might not be a huge thing happening, but you're still doing something. Like all the little wins, you know. All
like changing a habit.
Yeah,
I know.
You know, like even getting up and brush my teeth every morning. Like some people can't get up. You know, some people really are in a bad way. They can't even get up and brush their teeth in the morning. You know, so we have to be grateful for all the little things that we're able to do, as well as the big things, and then hopefully we'll reach those milestones. Because we was talking in the beginning about the journaling and stuff, and that helping you to just reflect on the stuff that you do have and all the things that you can be grateful for. Because it's like, I feel like when your mind is just going 24/7, you don't sit down and be like, no, like I actually have a lot to be happy for.
No, I feel like I put myself in check when I'm journaling. Because sorry, I'll be going through it. I'll be like sad about something and I'm writing it down. I'm like, I'm a bad in capitals.
Now that comment that you have of yourself when you're journaling, it's needed. It's needed.
Yeah, no.
Because like that side of you that was feeling all pity and stuff, you're like, wait, hold on a minute.
Yeah.
That's not me.
Remember who you are. Oh my gosh.
Like you'll be fine. Like it's all good.
Yeah.
Like you're fine.
Let me just dash the thing. Like let me go.
What are you crying about? Like what are you crying about? No. And you have to. It's needed. Because ain't no one gonna do it for you.
Listen.
And then sometimes even when other people do it, it's like I don't want to hear you right now.
Yeah, no.
Like sometimes I just want to be sad as well. So
yep,
I want to feel pity for myself. Let me be in my sadness.
Yeah.
And then my mom comes and ruins it all. Why are you sad?
What are you sad for?
You ain't got nothing to be sad for.
That's what my dad says. I swear, Zara, I remember this day. Like it was like I was like 14. I was going through it, hormones, everything, and I was like, I'm not happy. He's like, how can you not be happy? And I'm like, because I don't know. He's like, you have so much to be happy for. Now I see why.
Yeah.
But when I'm going through it, do you really think a 14-year-old's gonna know?
Right. I can't see the bigger picture. Like I just I physically cannot, like...
Yeah. Like, I don't know. But then again, maybe that was his own projection. He maybe thought I was being ungrateful and I wasn't. I was just like going through it.
I think it's hard because I feel like parents get to a point where they forget that they were children. You know, like,
yeah,
they genuinely get to a point where they've been an adult for so long.
Yeah.
They just don't remember those feelings. There's nothing wrong with that. But like, when you have children, it's like all of those memories come back.
Yeah.
And you need to be allow yourself for those memories to come back as parents, because we need you to relate to us.
Yeah.
We don't need you to just be like, oh, you're ungrateful. There's so much stuff for you to be happy.
Yeah.
I gave you birth. I brought you here. You have a roof over your head. I feed you. And it's like, I understand.
I know that. I'm not taking that away.
Right. I'm not saying I'm not grateful. I'm just not happy.
Yeah, for real.
And especially as a female, those times we really don't know why we're not happy.
Oh.
And it genuinely is just hormones.
It is.
But like, I used to get so mad when people used to tell me, oh, it's the hormones.
Yeah.
Because in the moment, I don't
feel like it's that.
I don't know what hormones are for you to like, and I don't know how it's affecting my mood.
And it's not like something I can see. It's like, you know, like just before you come on something, you might get one spot here or whatever. Yeah. I can see that. So it's a sign. Oh, I know what's coming. But when you just
mood switch, crying,
I will be happy. Go up the stairs.
Yeah, it's like a truck.
My old friend. You know?
No, facts. Facts. Like, I used to hate, because at the time, I was already very opinionated.
Oh, yeah.
So if it was about something, right, and I've started, you know, giving my point or wanting to be heard, and then you go to me, oh, it's just hormones. She's overreacting. I really felt that. Like, I just wanted to be, even if it was the hormones.
Yeah.
Just let me be heard. Yeah. Let me rant. Let me give you my opinion. And then we can leave it.
When they tell me about, are you on your period? I swear to God, that's you deserve a backhand for that, because
100%. Because the thing is, yeah, even if I am, why does it matter?
For real. Because
it's not the emotion that I'm showing you. It's how you react to my emotion, which is going to affect me.
No, but it's like, by you saying that, you're also saying that what I'm saying isn't making sense.
Yeah.
And that's an insult.
Right. Because me personally, there are women who are, and they will say that they're uncontrollable. Like, their emotions are uncontrollable when it's like before their period or when they're on their period, which is fine. But they recognize that because obviously we get it every month. Yeah. So you've realized that and they'll say that. But for someone who isn't like that, like, I'm not uncontrollable. I'm fine. Yeah. You know, like, I haven't started having like emotional changes until this year. We've had this conversation. Yeah. But before this, no emotion. Like, I was fine. Like, I'd be on and you would never even know. Like, you would never know, you know? And so for you to be like to me, oh, well, she's just emotional. Are you on your period? Don't insult me. For real. Don't insult me. No. Because what I'm saying now, I would still be saying
if I was not.
Like, I haven't gotten upset over something that wasn't valid.
Yeah, or when they say it's not that deep. Oh. You know what? And I feel like the reason why we get that is because when we talk with passion. Like, because, you know, I think Hassan said on one of the episodes that we sound like we're arguing.
Yeah.
I was like, no, we just speak with passion.
He was like, no, because you know your voice and you lot just sound like you're arguing. And I don't. I said, I don't. I said, like, you just hear the passion in my voice. Like, you know, like it will go up and down. Yeah, you hear the emotion. Whereas he's just like, until you hear him laugh, then like it changes. But like, he's just like that. But like, we're not. And so like, I talk to everybody like this. Like, you hear the passion in my voice. So it's not a hormonal thing. Like, it just don't. Yeah, no. It's just not.
I am.
Yeah. Just don't ever say anything to a woman about, oh, is it your period, or you're overreacting, or it's not that deep. Like, it's just, I'm sure by now everyone's seen the studies of how bad period pains are anyway.
Yes.
So it's insulting when you say, oh, it's not that deep. It's genuinely insulting because you've never experienced it. You'll never understand it. You're not going to experience it.
Yeah.
So you cannot comment on it. You just can't.
No.
Yeah, unless it's a joke or whatever, and I get that. Cool. Yeah. Like, that's between you and whoever you're joking with. But other than that, just don't. And especially
because it's if you to be deep, not to be deep, but to be deep. Like, depending on when you're using it, that is also low-key a form of gaslighting. Because you're trying to invalidate that person's feelings.
It is. No, but you are invalidating feelings.
Yeah.
All of that, like, that whole, oh, it's hormone, like, the dismissiveness of any of those comments is invalidating my feelings. Because regardless of maybe tomorrow I don't feel that same way and I say sorry to you, at that moment, you've made me feel bad for feeling how I'm feeling. Yeah. And sometimes you don't have control over that. So you're going to make it worse. Because now when I feel okay, or when the hormones have left or whatever, and I'm regulated again, we've now got an actual issue. Yeah. Because it's not only that I was like that, but it's how you reacted to me being like that. Yeah. And I don't want to speak to you. Like, I've had situations where people have said things like that to me, and we're not friends anymore. Because it wasn't necessary. And you acting like that when you think it's a girl thing means that you're going to act like that in other times. What about if I was really just emotional? What if something happened? Yeah. And you're like, oh, it's not that deep. Oh, is it the hormones?
Yeah, no, facts.
You know? Like, what if it was something serious? You don't know how to deal with that. You don't know how to react.
Yeah, no, and then how can I trust you to be there for me when I need someone there?
You know? Like, you can laugh at me behind a closed door. You can walk away and giggle and say whatever. Yeah. But, like, in that moment, just validate my feelings.
You know what? I'll give you a solution if you're that type of person. Just say to the person, it's going to be okay, or it's okay. Yeah. Don't say it's not that deep. Just say it's okay. You'll be fine.
Yeah, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. It's all right.
Because I feel like sometimes in those moments, you just need reassurance.
Especially when we don't know why we're
and
upset.
We can't see a way out. I think that's half the problem. You cannot, when you're going through it, you cannot see a way out.
100%. And I feel like there's a reason why. Yeah. Because we forget. Like, I remember reading an article, and I have not been pregnant. I have not had a child, so I cannot relate. But I was reading an article, and the lady was like, it was a doctor, and she's like OBGYN and all that stuff. And she was like, no, like, you forget pregnancy because of how painful it is. I was like, what? Like, that's why people are able to have kids, because the event is so traumatic that after it happens, your brain just forces you to forget. So it's like, you were willing to have it, because if you speak to women right after they've had a baby, they're like, never again. Yeah. I'm not doing it ever again. Yeah. Never again. That was the worst thing ever.
This is the last time.
Right. And then two years down the line, they're pregnant again. They're like, what the fuck? Like, but they don't, you don't remember the pain. And then also it's like you're having a baby. So, you know, you're bringing greatness and joy into the world. But like, if you think about that and you bring it to the smaller sense of a period, because obviously that's a big situation, pregnancy. If you bring it to a smaller sense of a period, when we're having a period every single month.
12 times a year.
And I feel like that 1 week just before you start again, you've forgotten what it feels like. Because I know I have. Every time I'm like, why? What did I do to deserve this pain? Like, I forget about it.
No, for real. And the thing is, it's like, when I'm on my period, I'm easily triggered to an extent normally, but I'm easily triggered when I'm on.
It's like a fuse.
If you want it, you can get it.
100%.
You want to try me? Try me on the first day.
Try me on the first day.
Try me on the first day. So it's like, when I'm finished, some people, like, okay, some people, I say, people in my family, they'll still be mad at me. I'm like, why are you mad for? Don't you remember what you said last week? I was like, it's because I was on. Like,
no, but we have to allow them to be mad.
Yeah, I know.
Like, it's okay. I get why you're mad, but like, the feelings were valid, but like the intensity of how I went about it,
was not.
Yeah, no. You know, like, maybe it could have been a conversation rather than an argument. But you know, stuff happens.
Yeah.
It's fine.
I'm very, very sensitive to everything. You could slam the door and I'm thinking it's me. Like, why are you slamming the door? What did I do? What's wrong with you? Or your tone? Oh my God.
No, me, it's like, you know, like, it's like when I've just woken up. You know, you just woke up and then the pain hits you. Everything after those 5 seconds just pisses me off. If you move, if you hit something, if I hear a noise, I'm just like, why? Like, why did you do that? Why are you awake? Why are you here? What do you want? It's just all wrong. But then after that, I forget about it. And we're all happy for like 2 weeks and a half. Yeah. And then we go again.
Oh gosh. What would you say, like, so far in life is the biggest lesson you've learned, or you're learning even?
I wouldn't say it's the biggest lesson. But I think it's the biggest lesson right now to enjoy the process. Yeah, I think that is the biggest lesson right now, to enjoy the process for me. Because, like I said, when we're young, what I know when I was young, I'm not going to generalize for you lot, but when I was young, I never really had goals of like a wedding and what my dress would be. I wasn't really that type of girl. I was like, I want money and a house. That was me and my goal. Like, that was it. Like, I knew what kind of houses I liked and how my bedroom would look.
I knew what the front door was gonna look like.
100%. Like, I know everything to the T. Like, it's not even a joke, right? And then here now, it's like I don't see that anymore. Like, I could see it. Like, I could draw it. I could tell you every single room, every single detail. But right now, I have no clue how I'm gonna get there. And that's what scares you, because it's like, you know what you want. Even if it was like a marriage and children, and then you hit 20 and you're not in a relationship, or you don't see anyone that you like, or you don't want to date. It's just like, I don't see it. Like, I don't see the light at the end of the tunnel. You know, I don't see that end game right now. But it's not that, and like I said, right now, it's not that it's never going to be there.
100%.
If you've been thinking about it since you was 10, it's gonna come. Like, we just have to enjoy the process. Learning to enjoy and just let live, you know. Like, the path will be shown as I walk. Like,
100%.
I will get there. What about you?
Loads. I think, because I messaged it to you the other day, it was like knowing to stop giving. But with that is knowing when to stop caring. Because obviously they don't know me, but like anyone who knows me, I'm very, very caring. Like, with anything, it's two extremes. I'm a Gemini, innit? So it's either I care or I don't give a shit. It's not a flying saucer. Don't care. So, and yeah, that's like with everything. It's like, if I'm sad, that's not even just sad, I'm sad. Happy, very happy. Loving. And you know. So with the caring type like thing, it's just I've lost not a lot of people, but I've lost some people.
You haven't lost them.
I haven't lost them. No. It's not a loss, but I thought they would be there. For like lifetime, regardless of what shape or form it was. Of course. But for me, it's kind of like them not being there is now is a space for someone or some people who are worthy of being there.
Way better than that, right?
You know?
And that will do those things, the characteristics that you needed. You know, sometimes it's less. Sometimes I feel like we get caught up on the person and not the characteristics. It's maybe sometimes it's not all that person that you like. It's just the some characteristics that they have.
Well, you know what? For me, I don't even think it's about the person. I think it's just the feeling. And with the feeling, it's you doing that.
Yeah, I think for me, it's the memories. I'm such a like... I'm like I'm a very family oriented person.
Yeah, sentimental.
Yeah, very sentimental person. Like I take all the pictures in the book, like everything.
Yeah.
Like that is me. And I document everything. So when I feel like those things aren't happening anymore, I start to remember all of that, like all the stuff that makes me happy. And it's like, that didn't happen right now.
Yeah.
That happened 5 years ago.
Yeah.
Right now, this is where we are. Like, if they're not supportive, they're not supportive.
And
like, they might have been then. People change, you know? Like, and it's allowed and it's fine. But like, I get caught up in those things. I'm just like, oh, but do you remember when? And like, they were so good then. Like at this point.
That's why I can't understand. Especially like, just to divert the conversation to relationships and stuff. That's why I can't understand how people can be friends with their ex, because it's like, how? Like, it's just like what do your conversations look like? Are you not gonna just reminisce on the past?
I don't think you're supposed to.
And exactly, you're not supposed to. So what's the point?
I don't think it's a thing.
I mean, I don't know, 'cause I've never done it.
I don't think it's a thing where, like we said, people change. I think they get to a point, well, I think, I don't know. But I think it's where they get to a point where they're both completely different people.
Yeah.
So there's nothing to talk about. There's nothing to reminisce on, because who you was at that moment is no longer who you are now. So like, it's like meeting all over again, I guess. Like, it's just a whole different person you'd be getting to know or chat to, whatever. And of course, the friend dynamics is completely different. Like, I wouldn't say best friends, but I'd say you could be, you know, civil with an ex, or see them wherever, just like hi, you know, or like a convo. It's not like we're best friends, we don't talk every day, because really, what's the difference?
Sorry, I'm just laughing because that's not me.
No, other than intimacy, what would be the difference? I just can't. I just can't. Bear in mind, me, she's a Gemini, so it's like really caring all in, or just like nothing at all. And I'm a Pisces, so it's exactly the same. It's exactly the same. I feel like that's how we get on, you know, because it's like either we're all here for you, or we're just not. Like, we're nowhere to be found.
Yeah. And
you're non-existent. We didn't even know you existed in the first place.
I forget.
I don't even know who you are.
And you know what? That's another thing. Especially when you emotionally check out. Who are you even? Like, who are you?
I get really it's bad. But like, I know it's really bad, because I like dissociate. Like, it's like there's the
detachment.
Like I really just can't. Like, you could be boiling your eyes out, and I'm like,
okay.
Like, I just don't understand. Yeah. And I feel like I have to get to that, because otherwise I won't stop caring.
Oh, 100%. 100%.
Like, I won't. And some people deserve that. Like, some people deserve distance, and you just still, like, you know, want them to do well, whatever.
Yeah.
But some people, don't give a shit some people really just don't deserve anything.
Just be over there. Yeah, no, for real.
Just don't deserve anything. No, it's really bad.
Yeah. I was thinking about, wow, you just
like that.
I mean, you was like that last year, and now you're just
yeah,
scary.
But I feel like also because of that, because we are this type of people, we change really quickly. Like, I know there's not a lot of people that I know change at the speed that I do, because I just like, and it's not a bad thing. People change in their own time.
Yeah.
But like,
100%.
I can be thinking about one thing within the beginning of a conversation. By the end of the conversation, I've completely changed my mind. Yeah. Or I've learned something's clicked in my head, and now I'm in a completely different mental space. Or even like more serious than that, I can be thinking something's going so wrong, and then a week later I've journaled about it, I've thought about it, I've reflected on it, and I'm like, I'm fine.
Yeah.
Like, it's not even a problem anymore.
No.
Last week I was so sad about it, but now it's like, it's fine, it's okay.
Yeah.
And like, I will take that and I run with it. Like, I can very easily change how my mental state is, or where I am mentally. Not that it stays like that.
Yeah. And but your like views
on certain things, 100%.
And you know what? That's a blessing, because with that you're able to grow.
Yeah. Definitely.
A lot.
I feel like it's also a lot though.
Yeah, it is.
Because when you're changing so rapidly,
it's a lot to process sometimes.
It's a lot to process.
Sometimes you'll be thinking, okay, where do you actually sit then? Where do you sit?
Yeah. Because like, we're allowed to change.
Yeah.
And it's all good and well. But I feel like also at this age, like 18 to 21, for women especially, everything is just going. Like you're dealing with turning into a woman, having, you might have your last growth spurt, whatever. Like all of those things, random shit just starts happening with our hormones. And then it's just like everything just keeps going. And then if you're growing and changing with that, it's like just give me a break. Like sometimes I don't want to be in a different place every single week. Sometimes I just want to be with one thought, for a minute. But it just keeps going. Like it doesn't stop. And there's nothing wrong with that. Like my dad was saying sometimes you take so long, because I procrastinate. So my dad was like, sometimes you take so long to start something that God wants you to start, basically. The universe wants you to start. And they'll just start the ball for you. 100%. And now you got to catch up. Yeah. It's like, we're going down the hill, babe. Yeah. Like, you didn't want to push, so we pushed it for you.
And it works in the opposite way.
Yeah.
As well. Like, if you don't leave a certain situation, that situation will walk away from you. But both are a blessing.
Yeah, but when they walk away from you, you still feel some type of way about it.
Yeah.
Because I was so hard-headed when I was young. Like now, like you said, learning when to stop giving people, like just giving in general.
Energy or, time, whatever.
Or I would hold on until the last minute. Like I would know that we're done. Like this isn't a friendship anymore. It's not a relationship anymore. And I'm still like, grab it onto you. But with relationships, kind of less.
Yeah.
I didn't care for relationships. I didn't care for relationships at that age. It was more friendships.
Yeah.
Like it was more, and especially female friendships. Because I don't tend to have loads of those. And I tend to enjoy those the most.
Yeah.
So when I was realizing that I was losing a friend, or me and a friend were getting distant, because we were changing and we were growing, and I felt like I was maturing from the friendship, it would hurt me. And I would feel guilty for that. And because I feel guilty for it, I would try to hold on to them as much as possible. Yeah. And then they would just pull away from me. And I'm like, what? How did that? Yeah. But it was supposed to happen. That was necessary in the first place. And I just took too long to realize that. Yeah. Because friendship breakups are hard.
They are painful. Very painful.
You know? Very painful. And sometimes they're even more painful than a breakup.
No, trust me.
Because 9 times out of 10, that friend's been around longer than the relationship has, or whoever it is, or boys have come and gone in between that.
And more time before the relationship starts, you already know that ain't gonna last. You just go through it anyway. That's me. That's me.
Oh my God.
I even say it to them.
I'm like, this is not gonna happen.
We're gonna break up.
Did you not know? Like, I'm trying to warn you. I know me better than anybody else knows me. If I'm telling you,
listen, if I can see it and I saw it flash before my eyes, and I still went there.
And it's not past trauma either.
No.
It's not me projecting. It's genuinely the truth.
It's the intuition.
It 100% is.
Yeah, no, fact.
It 100%. Like we have this conversation so much. I'm so picky. Like I'm so picky. It takes me so bro. If I do not see you and get that innate feeling of you're it, it is not it. Yeah. It is not it. Yeah. And then you still try to pursue me, and then it's just like, babe, it was never gonna be this. Like, what did you think you was gonna get out of it?
Say two words. It might work with the people you deal with.
Right.
You're dealing with me now.
Right. But you know what makes it even worse? Yeah. Is that they hear you, they listen, and then they still think they can change their mind.
No. They listened. No. They listen. They don't hear you.
Yeah.
There's a difference between listening and hearing.
Yeah.
They're not hearing you.
No, they don't.
And it's like, you not hearing me, I can't trust you now. Because it's like, what if I tell you something serious and you still take the piss type of thing? You know?
Bruh, do you know how many times this happened to me? When was this? December.
You know?
December, I was going through it, guys. And I'll tell you this because I lost and it is a loss because I genuinely cherished those friendships.
Yeah.
Because I cherish female friendships, but male friendships is a little bit different just because I feel like that dynamics is so
rare,
but also so beneficial.
Oh, 100%.
Like,
yeah,
it's one thing having female tried and for me, obviously, I always try to have healthy female friendships. But you can get those female friends where you just chat to them just to offload, just to rant, whatever. But with the dynamic of like a male-female friend, the dynamics is completely like so beneficial, especially if it's a good, healthy, platonic relationship.
Yeah.
You learn a lot from the other person. You really do.
100%.
Like, and you learn a lot from the other person. You learn a lot from the other sex in general. And I feel like let me catch myself. I feel like if you can have platonic relationships with the other sex, it would be very, very beneficial for everyone to have one. Yeah. Not everybody can do it.
No.
Not everybody can do it.
Yeah, but that's because they don't know boundaries.
100%.
So you need to work on yourself first, then maybe try and...
Yeah, of course. In all things.
Yeah.
You know, in all things, you need to deal with yourself first before you can go out and branch anywhere else.
Yeah.